These are the top 5 most compatible mini skid steers with any attachment that's on the market today. My name is Mike Reese. I've been in the heavy equipment industry for about half a decade. I've sold over $7 million worth of heavy equipment attachments, and I built and founded Matchpoint Intelligence, a fully universal compatibility matching and analytics platform for any heavy machinery vehicle and any attachment that it can utilize. We scraped our data from mini track loaders and mini skid steers, and we pulled together this list of the top 5 most compatible mini skid steers with any attachment. So coming in at number 5 is the New Holland C314 Standard Flow Mini Skid Steer. Now this is with the Mini Universal Quick Attach package. It's got a rated operating capacity of 992 pounds and a standard flow of 13.2 gallons per minute at 2,800 PSI. Coming in at number 4 is the Toro Dingo TX1000 Turbo. This also has the Mini Universal Quick Attach. In fact, Toro Dingo is the one that popularized the Mini Universal attachment interface. So of course this one will have it. It's got a rated operating capacity of 1,000 pounds. It's got a high flow hydraulic system of 13.2 gallons per minute at 3,000 PSI. And a standard flow hydraulic system of 4.9 gallons per minute at 3,000 PSI. Coming in at number 3 is the Vermeer CT100 High Flow Mini Skid Steer. This also has the Mini Universal Quick Attach attachment interface. It's got a rated operating capacity of 1,035 pounds, a high flow hydraulic system of 15.5 gallons per minute at 3,045 PSI, and a standard flow hydraulic system of 8.1 gallons per minute at 3,045 PSI. Coming in at number 2 is the Vermeer CTX 160 High Flow Mini Skid Steer. This also has the Mini Universal Quick Attach attachment interface. It's got a rated operating capacity of 1,600 pounds, a high flow hydraulic system of 16.7 gallons per minute at 3,045 PSI, and a standard flow hydraulic system of 9.4 gallons per minute at 3,045 PSI. Now coming in at number 1 is a relatively unique option in this list. This is going to be the Ditch Witch SK3000. Now this is marketed actually as a full-size skid steer, but it doesn't have a cab. You stand on the back of it. It does have a full-size skid steer quick attachment interface. It also has a rated operating capacity of 3,102 pounds. It's got 3 different hydraulic systems in it, a high flow, a medium, and a low flow. The high flow hydraulic system has a 22 gallon per minute flow rate at 4,000 PSI. The medium flow has a 14 gallon per minute flow rate at 4,000 PSI. And the low flow has an 8 gallon per minute flow rate at a 4,000 PSI. Now, this is, again, it's a very particularly interesting machine. You'll see mini skid steers getting more and more powerful as the time goes on. They're just getting bigger and bigger and better. For this one, Ditch Witch actually just has like a full-size skid steer that they just cut the top off basically, and you stand on the back of it and use it. Now, I'm not entirely sure what the market is for this, to be completely transparent. Most of the people we work with that had mini skid steers liked them because you could get into tight spaces, go through gates. When you have a full-size skid steer, you're just not really able to do that. And you also lose the benefit of the rollover protection system that most cabs and stuff has, as well as any protective, glass and things like that if you're doing any destructive attachments. But it does exist. They did build it. They likely know something that I don't. And that did qualify in our walk behind category. So we put this at the top of the list. Now, some other insights that you can see here that's interesting is that there's basically a direct correlation with the rated operating capacity and the amount of attachments you're compatible with. With these small mini skid steers, a lot of attachments are heavy. They usually, with these flow rates, they tend to be powerful enough. It's just that they can't lift some of the heavier implements that are out there. So having a greater rated operating capacity or having like counterweight packages and stuff goes a really long way to being compatible with the most attachments for that machine on the market. Another thing you'll see is that the Mini Universal Quick Attach mount was present on all of these options except obviously the SK3000. You won't see anything on this list that's the Bobcat MT, that's the ASV Terex mount. As everything continues to get standardized, the skid steer market, compact track loader market does very well with the Universal Quick Attach. It makes sense that most people are also adopting the Mini Universal Quick Attach popularized by Toro Dingo. The last thing you'll see here that's interesting is that 4 things to be on this list, they all had a baseline flow somewhere of at least 13 gallons per minute. The PSI didn't matter as much, but it was close to 3,000. Like the lowest PSI we had was 2,800, but you had to have at least 13 gallons per minute. All of these things that are standard flow and they're only like, if you don't get a high flow package and you have like 4 gallons per minute or like 8 gallons per minute, you're just not going to be able to use a lot of the powered attachments that are on the market that are marketed for machines that require like more power. If you found this stuff interesting, and if you are either a manufacturer, an equipment dealer, or someone who rents heavy equipment attachments, reach out to me. Go to matchpointintelligence.com, select your particular company type. If it's an e-commerce company or rental company, click that page, scroll down to the very bottom and book a call with me. I'd love to see how we can use either these analytics or the compatibility matching integration right with your company to make you guys more on attachment sales and rentals and increase the ROI of any equipment that you're manufacturing.